All right, the stream is on. Please stop saying slurs. Going to the ball game and role playing Gears of War in the neighborhood on the outside of the ball game. We're just gonna. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna say something. It's taking a lot of my bravery to say this. Um, when I opened the Warhammer stream that I was watching for like 5 minutes, I was like, "This is just Gears of War." I was like, "This is an Unreal Engine video game from a third-person perspective, and the movement and like weaponry and blood effects and like FOV stylization and armor like textures. I'm like, this is just Gears, but like more armor. I'm like, but it's fucking Warhammer, which means it's like inherently fucking cringe. Can I say something brave? Can I be a brave boy? Okay. I'm gonna stand up here on this 2 meter tall box, stare into the heavenly gate, and make an admission to the Lord. I feel like if I was introduced to the Warhammer lore, disconnected from any other influence of fans or media or anything, and it was just a natural thing that a friend showed me, I feel like I would fucking love it. But the way that I have been introduced to Warhammer repeatedly has been from grimy, obnoxious fanboys who scream about killing inferiors and like race purity and anti woke and cringe. It is comic book nerds being cringe, and it is neo Nazis on Twitch being cringe, and I hate it. And it has devolved into the only people I ever see referencing Warhammer are fucking cringe. And so it has muddied my interpretation of Warhammer and its very interesting lore to being a thing that only cringe people are into because no one the fuck else talks about it. There is shit that I have heard accidentally, like vicariously about Warhammer's lore, that I'm like, that is some cool shit. Tell me more. And every time that I feel that way, there is like a a gross acne-ridden weird autistic kid standing there with Cheeto dust and a magazine going, I like to tell you about the period. Like, go away. Like, it's literally fucking clockwork. It's so yeah. And like y- mm, you and I were in a group of people recently where we were exposed to 40K in an environment that I would not necessarily consider to be appropriate for 40K. Are you following me? So it's like that's my exposure to it is people like that going, guys, you'll love my OC. I'm just gonna put this character in Skyrim. Like that's my exposure to it. So that being said, genuinely seems really fucking cool, and I'd love to know more. Just my exposure to it has been always negative, and so it's kind of been painted in a negative light. Is you were not expecting me to be like, this seems pog? Do you think I was gonna go on a tangent of like, this is for losers? So, interesting thing. Um, my exposure to 40K has been random internet bullshit. But like, I've never like properly been exposed to it. Is kind of my point. Like, I know it exists. I know, like, you know, exterminatus. Like, I know that shit. I know, like, the memes of, like, the people in the armor putting down the no fun signs and, like, talking about exterminating everybody. And, like, I know that there has always been this kind of air of, like, they are, like, the Puritans of the internet. But that's when it starts getting, like, kind of culture war-y, where it's like, we're the anti-My Little Pony Brigade, and we are Warhammer 40K nerds. Right, which I'm not gonna like be like, oh, everyone that likes this is a fucking racist, because I know that they're not. Um, but my exposure to it has always been the loud minority of people that take that shit way too fucking seriously. Like the bad side of the Helldivers community. It's the same thing. It's the same, like, oh, hey, let's have our thinly veiled racism allow us to be space Nazis for fun. Also, let's kill all the bugs. I mean bugs. Like, it's that shit. Like, it's gross. it's always, it's gross. But, oh, yeah. I have been told that the irony of people being, like, super fucking cringe while role-playing, like, a Warhammer character is peak. But yeah, there's a... Huh? So, that being said, there's been a handful of, like, little bits of lore that I've, like, heard randomly over time. And this is all, like, recently, because my exposure to Warhammer stuff, what I mean, this would have been a decade plus ago, because like you'd see it, like it's a very like notable aesthetic. Like you look and you're like, oh yeah, that's that. But it on that note, it's always been kind of like weird looking to me. Like it's too extreme for me. It's kind of like cartoonishly like over the top, which I think is the point. Gears of War wasn't like that for me though. Like, I didn't look at Gears of War and go, oh my god, these roided out characters and their big fucking muscles. But that was like... Well, yeah, but that was like what everyone's like armchair opinion of Gears was these characters look fucking ridiculous because they're huge. And it's like, they're muscular, but they're not like weirdly huge compared to like if you take a fucking random Warhammer dude in armor and stand him next to a guy outside of armor. It's like, the fuck is... It's a mech. Like... Yeah, I know. But in recent years, because that stuff has been like a little bit more, it's been permeating a little bit more. I've seen more of like some of like the random lore tidbits, and I'm like, there's some interesting shit in here. Oh, did you? Your boy does love sci-fi nowadays. But I do like having more exposure to different types of like space fiction, because there's ideas in there that like aren't in other places, which is crazy. You'd think that like a lot of things would kind of have similar ideas, and it's like, no. Like recently there was like kind of an uptick in people talking about like the Alien movie, like the first one. Which I've never seen because I've always thought Alien was cringe because of my exposure to it on the internet. Because it is one of those things. It was just like, this is like loser garbage. And I'm like, okay, well now it's like I really want to fucking watch that movie because there's some stuff in there that I'm like, this is fucking cool, and it like scratches some itches that I have, and it like fits some of like the fictional narratives that I enjoy, and I'm like, I wonder if I would like this movie, and I probably would. But it's shit that like I wouldn't have watched before because it wasn't my type of thing, and my exposure to it has been the loud, weird nerds. About what? I mean, you're allowed to. You had that weird thing where you're like where you said you stopped telling me about stuff that you liked because I would just either like turn it down or what. But I feel like it's extended to more than just video games. I have heard not good things about Dragon Age Inquisition since you said that I probably wouldn't like it. I've only seen negative comments. Or did you say Origins I wouldn't like? Shrug. Who fucking knows, Chief? This is sand. This is not food. Is aloe cream food or is it medicine? I mean, I can eat it. It is. Why are there fucking seeds in the medicinal cabinet? I got a seed box for you. Thanks. I was exposed to one particular thing of Warhammer lore that, in my very vague research, has turned up to be actually weirdly accurate, and it's fucking funny to me, even though it's not totally accurate. I am now going to make a claim about Warhammer lore off of 5 minutes of Wikipedia searching and 3 years of me forgetting details. I just see the fucking Patrick thing open sesame. There is a all-female medical corps. Maybe. I remember, God, there's something about, it's not like the, all right, I'm gonna sound like I'm 4, but I don't know anything about this shit. It's not the good people that have it, it's an enemy faction, in quotes, that has, like, a group, like a sub-faction that all look similar, and they are, like, red and white, and they're all, like, super skinny, and I think that they're all women. They're, like, healing monk things or some shit, but they're all like hyper evil maybe. And the only reason I know about this vaguely is because someone's like, no fictional lore is quite the same since I learned about like the medical twinks in Warhammer. And it's because that there's a character who is a dude who's basically a fucking twink who's running around part of like the medical corps of this enemy faction who's all dressed in like red trappings and shit. And like the art was hot, but I was like, surely there's not an entire fucking enemy faction in Warhammer of battle twinks. And I looked it up and it's kind of accurate, but I don't know anything about it. So that's my exposure to Warhammer lore. Have you figured out why it's been on my radar? Battle twinks, you say? Cracks Knuckles. Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know anybody that knows Warhammer, so I can't be like, hey, person who has an encyclopedic knowledge of topic, tell me about these things. I couldn't tell you how many games there were, if there were games. I only know that, like, I'm pretty sure that 40K is different than Warhammer generally. It's like a subset of the fiction. But it's not like all 40K is Warhammer, but not all Warhammer is 40K, even though I've only ever heard people talk about Warhammer 40K as a single sentence. And anytime anyone's ever mentioned Warhammer, it's always been 40K. And nothing else. So I have no idea what that fucking means. Like, I don't know what's not 40K. Yeah. I don't know anybody that even be like... Okay. How do I say this? There isn't anyone besides you that I would trust to tell me about fucking anything. Like, I don't know anybody that knows about video games or fictional stuff as, like, in the roster, it's like you and I know about a lot of things, but they're different things. And, like, we're at the top. And then beyond that, it's like no one knows fucking anything. And I wouldn't trust them to reliably convey information anyway. Not to alarm you, but my infection meter has gone from orange to red. Sip boop. Why am I thirsty? I just keep drinking this salt water and I keep being thirsty. Surely just continuing to drink water will increase my water. What was the last thing I said about DS2? No, I mean, you and I have spoken about DS2 ever with him. I'm just saying, like, do you remember what the last thing we talked about? Right. What was the thing that we talked about last time so I know what is new, is what I'm saying. Uh-huh. Shrine. Oh my god. Huh? Oh. The Seaman of Dong. Okay, excited. You've distracted me from making coffee, and now I'm going to tell you. I'm going to autistically talk about my favorite thing. So, yeah, my hands are being rubbed together aggressively. Okay, so we went to Broom Tower. You don't seem impressed by that. So he went. We went to the Undead Crypt. We fought Velstadt. He poked. He poked Vendrick a couple times. Vendrick never poked back. Yeah, he hit him like 7 or 8 times and he never poked back. Oh my god, what did we do? Did I tell you that we went to Shelva? Okay, we did all of Shelva. At some point. We didn't do all of Shelva. Because I still don't have any idea how to get over to Gank Squad. I have no idea how to get to that part of that map. I looked around for 2 hours the other day. No fucking idea. Not it. Give it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. because I have a Japanese map that is really good, and it's like, you should be about here. And I'm like, I don't know where to go. And I spent 2 hours trying to figure it out, and I still don't know where to fucking go. And what's fun about Gang Squad is I've never been over there because I've never known how to get there. Um, so thumbs up. No fucking clue how to get there. So we did everything but that. He still hasn't realized that I haven't killed Burnt Ivory King, but that's fine. So we haven't done Ludenzahlen because we haven't gotten through Horsefuck Valley. We did all of Shulva minus the Gang Squad zone because I have no idea how to get there and he's useless. And I respect into more Pyromancy and Dark Magic because I could not kill Dark Lurker with my weapon. So I respec into Pyromancy so I could cast AoEs on him when he split, and he died instantly. So I killed Dark Lurker. He hasn't been there yet because he doesn't know about it. We did all of Shulva, like I said. Then we went to Broom Tower, and we have done most of the tower proper, and we fought Rain. And I am so fucking happy because I love fighting Rain. Oh my god. And you know this. You know that I love fighting Rain. Because what? Do you know how hard it was for me to call him Fume Knight when we were in the fucking battle with him? I would just be like making commentary. I'm like, get away from me, Fume Knight. It's so awkward. Yeah, I did scream his name one time and he never picked up on it, which is fine. But yeah, no, we fought him, and he had absent. Oh my god, I have to explain this to you. So he didn't break all of the Ashen Idols. He left the one closest to the bonfire alive. I think because he ran out of smelter wedges. So he had been smelter wedging. That doesn't sound right. But he had been smelter wedgering? I don't like wedging. That doesn't sound like a... Well, wedging is like a thing you can do, but it's not like an action, if that makes sense. Like, you can wedge something in somewhere, but it's like, it's not like a distinct... That's fucking weird. Anyway, he was stabbing all of the statues the whole time, but never really picked up on what they were doing. Like, I think he noticed that, like, some of them would be healing. I don't think he ever noticed the healing ones. I know he noticed that, like, the damage buff ones that, like, cover them in ash and make them, like, resilient. But, so we got there, and the two big guys with, like, the really cool back and forth shoulders that guard the bonfire showed up, and I'm watching them heal off of the idol. And I'm watching him not figure out that he has done a lot of damage to them and they have not healed. Or they have healed. And he's like, is there just a third one? Or are you guys healing? And I'm like, oh, please, God, figure it out. And then he didn't. And then we ran to the boss room. And we proceeded to fight Fume Knight, like, 7 times. And every single time, because he's a magic caster, he would kite him in a circle, but the circle would eventually go near the idol. And I would watch Fume Knight's health go from 60% to 100. And then I would damage him, and he'd go back from 60% to 100. And he's like, man, what is healing him? And I'm like, beats me, Chief. Yeah. And he's like, he was thinking, like, maybe, like, Fume Knight does, like, the Melania thing, where if the sword hits you, he heals. Or if you let him charge up, he heals. Or if you're not doing damage to him, he heals. He was trying to figure out all these mechanics that it could have possibly been. And I'm just sitting there like, it's the healing aura. it's when he glows gold, it's probably that. And then I come to find out that after, like, doing it like 10 or 15 times, he finally was like, wait a minute. And then he dragged him over there. Well, technically said, get over here, you whore. And then I ran over there because Fume Knight was aggroed to me, because he's only ever aggroed to me. And I'm like, well, he's not going to fucking go over there unless I go over there. So I ran over there, and he's like, I wasn't calling you a whore. And I'm like, whatever. ninth dimensional chess. Anyway, and he's like, oh, he's healing off of the aura, and I'm like, oh, you take Joe, you take Joe. And then when we died and we walked back outside of the bonfire room, he looked at the idol and went, oh, and I'm like, what? He's like, I didn't realize that the boss room was right there, and I'm like, you what? How? And he's like, I wasn't thinking of it like that. He's like, the boss room is its own thing, but in my brain, it wasn't like the inside of this. He's like, it's just a big circle. I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's a circle in this circle. I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh. He's like, I wasn't even thinking about that. And I'm like, how? No, he does not. But he figured it out and was like, okay, cool. And then I got rid of all of mine. He's like, you want to kill yours? No, I'm like, not yet. Because I had to go get more smelter wedges. I don't think I needed to, but I wanted to go get the 4. And then... Boy, what do you think I did? So, we went back in, and he's like, you time to fight yours? And I'm like, oh yeah. So he... Yeah, but I'm at 17%. I'm at 16.5. Yeah, these are special Flintstone gummies. So he runs away from the bonfire, and he's like, "You coming?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead. I have to fix something real quick." And I'm just like, I had already bought Velstat's helmet because it's only the helmet that matters. And I had pre-bought Velstat's helmet like 2 sessions ago because I knew I wanted to do the Rain thing because I'd never done it before. No, I never used... I knew it was a thing you could do, but I never did it back when I played Dark Souls 2. I might have, like, fucked around with it, but I don't think I knew about it until after he was dead, and I'm like... it doesn't work if you're a Phantom. The host has to do it, so I'm not going to tell him about it and have him do it. And I never got back there in any of my playthroughs, so I never finished Dark Souls 2 on console. Like, I got hard stuck at fucking Lois Souls. Anyway, so I threw the helmet on, and I walked over to the door. I'm like, all right, I'm here, and we walked in. And he has gotten pretty comfortable with, like, the way that the fight started. And he walked in all cocksure of himself. He's like, all right. He's like, all right, bitch, time to... What is happening? Oh, it was so good, man. Because he... I'm just like, nut up or shut up, here we go. Yeah, it was really cool. It really threw him off his... Because he was all, like, ready to be, like, a good Phantom and, like, get in there and do stuff. And he was all, like, used to how the fight flowed. And I'm like, instant phase 2. And he's like, what did that? He's like, was it the armor you're wearing? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, is this what happens when you break all the wedges? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm like, this is a super secret thing that I unlocked. And he's like, okay. But yeah, it was super fun. And then we one-shot him in the auto phase 2. I love fighting him, man. That's my favorite fucking boss. I like how you like Burnt Ivory King the most. And I just think it's appropriate that your favorite fight in that game is Burnt Ivory King, and my favorite fight is Fume Knight. Like they're both final DLC bosses, but one's black, one's white. One's like the Ashen Knight, and one is the Burnt Knight. Like, it's very... It works. Yeah. I've always enjoyed it. Alright. Now, to start the coffee cooking that I tried to cook when you asked me about this. 15 minutes ago. I don't think and talk so good. Has it? Let's say we've been streaming for almost 30 minutes. So yeah, we went through that, and then I didn't realize that you need to kill Raim to be able to access Alon's area. Which I was gonna go click on the armor. Okay, so I ran over there, and I got the bonfire, but I didn't go to the armor because I was like, I'll do this later. And then I read about that you need the memory of Ash to do it, and I was like, oh, well, I want to go click on the armor and see what happens if I click on it without the memory. And then I didn't, and then I killed Raim, and then I had the memory, and I'm like, well, fuck. So, next playthrough thing probably. But yeah, so we haven't fought Alon, and I have no idea how to get to Blue Smelter Demon. I don't even think I've ever been to where that trek starts. I have no fucking... The funny thing about the extra bosses in the DLCs, like, I know that Ludenzalen exist in Horsefuck Valley because I knew I'd never gone that. Because No, we haven't. I've never been over there. No, we did not. We did not. You can go look at the achievements on console. You might have on your own. I've never been over there. Okay. I can tell you for a fact, I've never fought Ludenzalen. You might have. You might have gone over there. I know, I'm saying, like, when you and I were playing, you might have gone over and fought them, but I sure as fuck did not. I didn't even know they existed until I watched someone do it on YouTube, like, a year or two later, and I was like, well, that's spoiled. But the thing about the DLC bosses is I've never fought Ludenzalen, because I've never gotten through Horsefuck Valley. I've never fought Blue Smelter Demon, because I've never found where that is. I might have found, like, the cave system at one point, because it vaguely looks familiar, but I think it's just YouTube memories of, like, replacing my memories. So I never fought that, because I've never even seen what that boss looks like. I can imagine, but I've never seen it. And I've never fought the other one, Gank Squad, because I've never been over there. I don't know how. So those three bosses exist in areas that I have never been able to successfully find or traverse, so I have not fought any of them. Which is funny, because I haven't fought any of the bad bosses of that game. Either runbacks or otherwise. But yeah, I don't know. That's where we're at with that. So that's been pretty fun. I like how this shit always just turns into like a fucking podcast. It's like, unless I'm already like exploring when I get started on something, I just will stand in the house and talk. So he knows the Dark Lurker exists, because I had to show him stuff about it to like do stuff. Um, but he has no concept of. I think I might have. I think I was pretty careful not to like spoil it for the future proofing of us playing Dark Souls together. Um, but he knows that he needs to go clear the chasms because he was doing that at one point. So he's probably looking at it as like things he hasn't fully explored yet, which means it would eventually lead him to finding it by accident. So hopefully. I need 7 more robotics manuals. Because I want to be able to make fucking batons that are actually statistically relevant to my class. How do I heal a deep laceration? So wicked. All better. Do you have a higher level shovel? Okay. I just dismantled a bunch of them, but I have a 3 and a 4 still, so I'll give you one of them. What? God. You coming back to the house and opening the door almost crashed me. It was so fucking laggy for no reason. I don't know where to fucking put this. Automotive, mods, clothing, minerals, seeds, foodstuffs, medical. Probably this one is probably. I'm quite happy with the name of the tools cabinet. I think I was putting learned stuff. I think there was like a learned grip mod in there that I had learned, but I don't know if you learned. I'm sure you found it. feel like all I ever do is I get on stream and I either tell stories or I complain, and it's never anything else. I was thinking while I was gone that I should find a positive thing to just that I'm like unabashedly like positive about. To be like, this is the thing that I love. Oh, there's a Foregrips mod schematic in the modifications chest that I've learned. I don't know if you've learned it. Okay. Oh. I was like, I can see. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. God damn it. I punched the torch instead of picking it up, so I broke it. Animal fat. Do we have animal fat? You think people nowadays know that foodstuffs is a word? Yeah, apparently standing on top of the fire is bad. Not me. Not me. Coffee's done. Mmm, the bubbly. Do you have a thing on your hotbar now where, like, the last thing you hovered over has, like, a little, like, circle of arrows on it? Cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Sorry, I had a bit of an autistic fit there. Every once in a while, we slip. It's very fucking... I think I like this one. That better. Front and back. Forward and back. Surely this fire from this torch going directly into the wooden ceiling is okay. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well back to the... Oh, you're crafting lockpicks. Are there any games you're looking forward to in the near future? Or has the industry bled you dry of optimism? Is there a way to change my HUD opacity? Okay. Good fucking talk, Cap. Feel that. My optimism has been my optimism has been bled dry because everything is fucking awful. A little bit of awful all of the time. I feel like since I put the torches up, my FPS in the house has gone down. Oh my god, it is. Huh. No shit. I gained 20 FPS just taking the torches down. Okay. I was like, man, it's like really choppy all of a sudden. Takes the torches away. I go from 43 FPS to 61. Oh. I've done fucking nothing for 45 minutes. Well, I wanted to go exploring because it's a new day, it's a new life for me. But I haven't. That is the way of it. You can get my honey any time of the week. What would you classify a bone as? Food? I could eat it. What uses 9mm ammo? I'm assuming some kind of SMG or a hand. Do we have either of those? Ooh. A pipe is a mineral, by the way. I've made an executive decision. I don't know where else to put the metal. Yeah, it's closer to that. Oh. Don't leave me with these people by myself. Steel, scrap, electrical parts. I believe in you. You can remember what the recipe required. Steel, scrap, headlights. Oh. Electrical parts? Hey! Wrong quantity. Wrong quantity? Correct item. 2 minutes to build a fucking light. Ew, lamb rations. Yeah. Okay. It's just you and me, Chad. Just you and me. I'm gonna put cat food in there. I don't fucking want. Oh. Oh, there was a thing I wanted to look up. Ain't no way. Man, all right, food, water, coffee, probably 3 steroids for the fuck of it. Throw the rest in medicinal. I do not want the lamb cuts. Cloth is probably clothing. I don't need the wood. Wood is not. Well, it's not cedar metal. The mineral. I also don't need an iron spear. I could take a gun, but very appropriate music. I feel like this has been looted. This feels very looted. So much hissing. This is Witch Valve. Yeah. You missed my very cinematic ride over here. I can give you a little taste of it if you want. Hop on the stream. You have the audio on? Just riding over here with this fucking music playing. The song that was on before this was way more appropriate for riding through the evening with the fucking rainstorm. It was super cinematic. Did you clear this town, by the way? Did you clear Shotgun Messiah? Alright. That's actually too loud for me to focus. So I walked into like the corner store and it was already looted. And I'm like, all right. So I went to the other end of town, and this part in this building seemed like it wasn't looted. Like I don't know where you have been, so like every time I go a direction, it feels like I'm just retreading. It's 30 FPS spike. you? Oh, what? No, you're not. Oh. What the fuck? Here, you are not. Huh. Try again. How peculiar. Uh, Try again.
I'm trying again.
There we go.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why all of a sudden I wasn't coming through.
I don't know. I. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Are you also in danger?
No. I am confused. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea. Strange. I'm glad you said something I would not have ever noticed it. Until it was too late.
Right.
I don't know. I can assume it has something to do with you alt-tabbing.
I don't remember tabbing out, though, but
Ugh.
who knows?
Was it working, like, up until, like, just now?
That I don't know.
Good. Well, it's working now. That's what matters. But Veritas, what did you change?
I'm
Shaking
assuming
my I'm shaking my head. It was technically saying that the window I had selected for the audio source wasn't in existence anymore, but all I did was change it from just Discord raw to our specific Discord. And
Oh.
so it was just
Huh.
like, for some reason, it randomly decided that Discord did not exist as a window anymore, and it wasn't going to present that as an audio option, and I just told it to do it anyway, and it's like, all right.
I wonder if it's mad because I'm streaming.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because we've done this, what we're doing now, multiple times, and it's worked every time. I mean, it was working 20 minutes ago, so. No fucking idea. I assume it has to do with me alt-tabbing and maybe just, like, lost the source or something. Probably my fault. It's okay. Blame Arctic monkeys. Because even though I'm pretty sure that's not the artist of the songs we were just listening to, it's apparently the artist of the song. According to you. I mean, what songs? There's no audio.
There is no evidence. You are not wrong.
Well, I don't call it evidence. I am compliant. Shifty eyes. Man, for being like a gun shop with a bunch of like gun safety regulation and other stuff, there is a fucking stack of ammo boxes here, and I cannot loot them.
This is bullshit.
Oh, here's the range. I'm not gun nut enough to know what any of this stuff is, so I'm just gonna talk about it like I'm a fucking idiot.
It's alright. I was gonna be smart and say, like, what, most of the politicians talking about gun laws?
Listen, man, if you put a bump stock on a fucking Glock, suddenly it becomes a high caliber rifle.
I think I fucking winced when you said that. Like, physically, like... Interesting.
I don't want... There are a lot of zombies.
Just put your bump stock on, you'll be fine.
Bro. My high caliber, my 49 to 50 caliber Beretta minigun is not strong enough. All right, boys, you want to go? Got my steroids. Got my coffee. Yeah. Let's go, liberal. Hoorah!
Seems like you probably don't need my help.
Oh, God! I'll need your help if my FPS drops to fucking 3 again. I don't know what I've been told. Oh my God. I pay my mortgage. I'm a member of the HOA.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My bunkmate touched me inappropriately at basic.
I'm double sorry.
My wife left me when I was at war.
I'm not sorry.
The man who I spent 18 months in a foxhole with took my wife when he got leave before I did. He knew that she was lonely and by herself because I was still fucking deployed. And he took advantage of that.
I don't like this RP anymore.
I don't like the fact that I don't have bandages.
Here.
Okay. Thanks, partner. You would never take my away from me.
No, but I might take your loot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. No safe spaces for you, liberal. This is America. We run down the gun range.
I don't think you know how quickly you get fucking yelled at for doing that. No, I'm actually max level in the fucking cooking skill. Nice.
There's a fucking pigeon up here! What's the offensive nickname for people that like to baby all of their rounds and like do their own loading and some derogatory term people have for people that like make their own ammo.
Is there?
Yeah. Because apparently gun people are so fucking up their own asses that being careful about your, like, giving a fuck about loading your own bullets and making your own ammo makes you like a fucking pansy or something. Men are weird. I'm more impressed by the fact you got that ladder in those heels than I am by the fact that you're alive. Ooh! Just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
You see this fucking thing?
Oh, yeah.
This female zombie just fucking...
Oh, I did. She's gone for me now. I've been so mad I broke my fucking leg again.
Found, like, the actual loot room. Hopefully there's some good stuff in it.
Hopefully.
I have a feeling that the term I'm looking for is, like, brass. Like brass pansy or something. I don't know. There's some word for it.
I would have no clue what it is.
I don't know either. All I know is it's a thing people call other people because they're insecure about... Because having a passion for something makes you cringe or something.
Well, that's just the internet in general. Oh, I'm really out of room, huh?
Ooh, a tech mech. Oh, I'm really out of room, huh? You got anything in your inventory that I can stack with you?
Maybe?
Okay, good talk.
I don't know what you have.
Lots of ammo.
I mean, I also have lots of ammo.
Okay.
I also have lots of gun parts.
I'm just gonna put this iron crossbow bolt on the ground and take these fisticuffs.
There's a food magazine in this hardened chest over here.
A food magazine.
Yeah.
Ooh, a gun. We don't need this level 2 bow. Get this level 2 bow.
Damn it.
You recognize that song?
Oh, I did not.
Good, 'cause I don't remember what it is. Pretty sure it's Wizard of Oz. I think it's Wizard.
It just sounds like you're singing fucking Halo.
No, it's very specifically got like the like I'm pretty sure that's Wizard. Fucking
Take
crawl
What'd
at
they
me.
do?
What?
What'd they do?
Fucking hopped out of the corner.
Did she scare you?
No. I was more annoyed by the fact I had to kill something to get in his chest. Why were you in there? I'm out of stamina. Ow! That was a crit.
God damn.
Help. Holy fuck. I'm dead.
You are dead.
Yeah, there's like 2 fuck.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I see them now.
Yeah. They're glowy zombies, which I'm like, yeah, they're strong. I had expected one of the first 9 fucking melees to kill them. Then I got hit by like 3 or 4 crits and just fucking ended me. Are they still alive?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
I just killed them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of nuts, actually. Got quite a bit more ammo than I thought it was going to take to kill him, too.
Yeah, I hadn't expected two, like, turbo zombies to just jump out of the fucking ventilation.
Yeah, if I knew they were going to jump you, I wouldn't have gone up on the roof and, like, gone away.
I didn't expect to be jumped by things I couldn't just kill.
Right.
Over encumbered. I'm so
Always.
over encumbered. Encumbered.
Hey, you're no longer infected, though, right?
Yeah,
Silver lining, I guess.
yeah. There's a part of me that's kind of annoyed that I can just die and get rid of all of my ailments because it kind of like removes. Like,
I mean, I would say that's why there's the death penalty, but the death penalty doesn't really make up for that.
because now it's like, I'm cured. No,
Yeah.
no more escalating danger of becoming an infection. I just lost some XP. Which, while annoying, not nearly as bad.
Right.
Okay. 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 Just let me just... This locked door, loser. You have an pickaxe or an axe or a stone thingy.
I have my stone axe.
There's a dog?
I mean, is there a dog?
What?
Sound very unsure by that.
What is this, if not a dog?
I don't know where you're at.
There's like a wolf over here.
I mean, there are wolves.
Alright, well, I found a wolf.
Spooky.
It's just kind of sleeping. I broke out the window and everything, and it's just kind of sleeping. It does not give a shit. You want to come see the wolf sleeping?
Yeah.
It's in there. First window.
Oh, sure shit.
Wonder if we can tame it.
No. I don't think there's taming animals in this game yet.
Well, look at it. It's so cute.
Just don't open the door.
Puppy.
What you doing?
Messing with my gun. I think we can tame it. But I can't open any of these doors.
Why not?
Because they're all locked and my axe is broken.
Oh. Why not? Why don't you repair it?
I can't. That's why I asked if you had a way to... Alright. Now, do we have any bones?
I have bones.
Hey, can I have a bone?
You can have half the bones I had.
Where did those go? Alright. I'll be in here with a bone. Puppy,
Wandering horde behind us.
puppy. Puppy, bone, puppy. It's eating me! The dog did not care about my, Let the Lord be aware that I tried. say you not, any man giveth himself unto the beasts of the world.
Sorry, Wolf, you didn't have to die, but I broke the door, so it's my fault. But you are leather, so I won't complain.
You could have just been my friend. I even had a giant sack of bones for you.
Why won't you love
But you
me?
didn't want my love. You were so full of hate, you never stopped to think, but what if... But what if domesticated? I have to go back to the house because I'm full of junk.
Okay. It's very typical of what happens when we go out. We go to like 1 or 2 places and then we're done. Alright, back to raiding the house I was going to.
This pipe pistol takes like 9 years to reload.
Oh, I bet. Pipe guns suck. I'm trying so hard to find fucking actual guns.
Do you think you're mechanically knowledgeable enough to create a gun out of like pipes and springs and shit?
Out of pipes and shit, probably not.
Like, could you create like a Fallout pipe pistol, like in real life, in like a survival situation?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm that handy.
Oh,
Now, if you gave me a bunch of gun components, I probably could.
can you answer? I have a gun question for you. Can you answer this?
Maybe.
Can you explain to me the difference between a single action and a double action revolver?
Okay. So the way single action works is you can't just when you pull the trigger, nothing happens. You have to manually cock the hammer back. Versus double action, where you can cock the hammer back and use it as like a single action revolver, or if you it'll be like twice the pound trigger. So normally it's like a 5-pound trigger for like single action, and then it'll be 10 pounds for double action. If it's double action, you can just pull the trigger and it'll send the hammer back and forward to shoot.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, single action.
Okay.
You pull the trigger, nothing happens.
Okay.
Double action, you pull the trigger and it'll manually, like, move the hammer.
The action
forward.
of pulling the trigger both, like, pulls the hammer back, and then like at some point the apex clicks it forward.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like a
Versus
Destiny
single action where you have to manually with your thumb pull the hammer back, because pulling the trigger will do nothing.
What's the point of the trigger on a single action revolver?
To decock the hammer to like to actually make the gun fire.
Would it be apt to say that the trigger on a single action revolver is effectively like the safety?
I mean, your finger is basically the safety, but yeah.
But like, so long as the trigger is pulled on a single action revolver, you can just make it shoot by fanning the hammer.
Correct.
But the trigger only exists to allow the hammer to move? Like, what is the fucking point of a fucking trigger on a single action revolver? If it doesn't do anything.
It does, though. It disengages the hammer, so it'll go forward. You can't just pull the hammer back and let it, like, go. It won't do that. It'll lock back, and then once you pull the trigger, it sends it forward.
So you can cock it, but you can't shoot it until you pull the trigger.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, does that make sense to you now,
It
or
yes, but it's stupid. I'm assuming that the nomenclature for single action and double action is how many things that the trigger does.
like, yeah, in the sense, because a single action trigger just doesn't have a lever in there that'll pull the hammer back. It just releases the hammer versus the double action, which has a spring and a lever in there that when you start pulling the trigger, it'll manually bring that hammer back and then release it.
So like the way we can fiddle around with hand cannons in Destiny, where you like pull the trigger a little bit and it moves the hammer.
Yeah, that's a double action revolver.
Yeah.
Last word is single action. Because of how you fan it, because you can't like bring the hammer back a little bit.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Because you also can't fan the hammer on a double action revolver.
No.
Because okay. Right. I saw a fucking YouTube short about this the other day, and it's a pretty good YouTube short, but it didn't it didn't autistically answer the question like I would ask to you. And then I forgot to look at it.
Gotcha. I understand now.
Because the thing I didn't understand is the mechanisms of why the trigger and the hammer mattered, because they explained, like, the trigger doesn't move the hammer in this one, but it does in this one. I'm like, okay. But then it didn't explain the other way around, and I'm like, I need more info, Chief. Because it was talking about, like, inaccuracies with, like, in movies and stuff where they fan the hammer on a double-action revolver.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Hollywood's great at fucking guns and...
The more I learn about how guns work, the more I just look at every piece of media ever and go, what the fuck are you doing?
Yep, it is great.
I think one of my pet peeves is pumping shotguns.
Oh, yeah?
Everyone loves to pump a shotgun. No one needs to pump a shotgun. Holy fuck.
I mean, in that context, it depends.
I know,
yeah.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Picks up gun, loads it, pumps it twice, pumps it to mean business.
Yeah, video games have always had that, like, silly, like, reload stuff that always kind of bothered me, but it's like, it's a video game, so...
Well, you have the weird thing with video games where it's like when you pick up a gun, the developers want you to, like, interact with it to signify that you are, like, using it and ready to go. So you'll pick up a gun that is, like, totally ready to fire, but you'll pick it up and, like, fuck with it. Like, all right, time to cock it and pump and do this other thing and be like, all right, signifying it's ready to go. And it's like, the guy I just killed was using it. It's fine.
Yep. That's why I really liked, why I like Escape from Tarkov's realism. Though, the unrealistic thing is, like, if you never examine that weapon in its magazine, you don't know how to use it. That's kind of silly.
I mean, isn't that explained as, like, you're not, like, there's the nebulous, is it actually, like, loaded, is it jammed, etc.
Well, no, so, like, say you kill a guy.
Uh-huh.
Like, say you're on a new account, and you kill a guy.
What is new account? Okay, uh-huh, yep, continue.
So you're on, I'm just saying, like, you're on a new account.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you haven't gone through and examined all the different weapons and magazines and all that kind of stuff yet. So, say you kill a guy, and you go to loot his stuff, you pick up his gun, and you think you're good to go, but the mag is empty. Well, if you have if you picked up, like, his rig and have the mags in there, but they're unexamined, you're unable to reload because you don't know what the magazine is. Even though you have it right there. You have to examine it before you can actually unload and reload it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, that feels like one of those things where it's like, where else are you going to put the check? Like, they want the check there, it's like, where else are you going to put it?
Right.
Yeah. There's a nail gun? Come on, you can do it. Found 44 Magnum ammo.
Thanks, it's worthless.
Yeah. No fucking kidding. God, I wish I wasn't like gun stupid, but it's just par for the course.
I mean, it just takes fucking learning about them, really.
But
It's
I
like
asked
interacting with
questions.
them. What's up?
I said, but I asked questions.
Yeah, no, it's better to ask questions and try to learn how they actually work instead of just assuming.
No. Catch me assuming how guns work, Chief. Jesus Christ. I'm a good shot, but I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to like how they actually like do anything.
I love the inner workings. It's so fucking cool.
I think mechanically guns are interesting. I think that they have a lot of like stigma around their existence for like kind of no fucking reason that just kind of like put them into like I'm annoyed by their existence because I hear about them too much.
Well, gee, I wonder why.
But also they're a fun little like not toy, but they're cool like toys. That makes sense.
As a gun owner, yes.
As
I agree.
As a legal gun owner. I really want to shoot pistols, because I've only shot rifles. And bows. And crossbows.
Shit, that's more experience than most people have.
I like bows. Those are fun. Crossbows are kind of whatever. Rifles are fine. I don't like it when the gun is, like, bigger than me, if that makes sense. I know like a rifle is not bigger than me. Like a assault rifle is not bigger than me. But it's like, it's too much gun. And it stops being interesting at that point. It starts being like a weapon. But like, bows to me are like, by volume, small enough for me to be like, this is a fun thing. And I think pistols are the same way. But I've also never held a pistol. Or used one, so I don't know yet. But rifles feel, like, cumbersome.
Shit. At least 5.56 is better than like a 7.62 rifle because of how heavy they are.
Bro, catch me grain loading my fucking 44s on an off day. Bro, the humidity. You know what are fun?
What's that?
I like shotgun shells. Those are fun to just, like, hold. They're fun to fiddle with.
Yeah.
Because they have, like, a good feeling to them. That's such an autistic thing to say, but, like, they have, like, a good feel to just, like, fiddle with.
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I have held shotguns. I've never shot one, though. I'd like to shoot, like, revolvers.
Revolvers are pretty fun.
I need a fucking switch for this. Plant fiber wood. Why are there 12 cooking manuals in here?
Because I can't hold anymore. I'm at 100 of those, so.
Punches box.
Yes.
I remember. Just trying to. I'm fighting off my early onset dementia.
Ah. Fair.
What other modifications can I put on my bike, I wonder? I put a fucking NOS in this thing?
You do something, all right.
Hello, Eliana Johnson. Jason. I am doing just fine.
We need more, like, actual... I need more of those schematics to actually make some of these guns, because we're finding a good amount of parts, finally. And it's nighttime. God damn it.
Stream's going well. Thank you for asking. Vehicle plow mod. Maybe I can put that on the bike.
Surely.
I'm realizing it's a giant... It's 2 giant wings slabs of metal. Maybe not.
Assuming that probably goes on a truck.
Expanded seating, fuel saver, armor, armored bicycle. Maybe I can put the full auto mod on it. Would a duckbill mod for a shotgun make it spread horizontally?
I believe that's what it does, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we play a handful of games. The Dark Souls and the Final Fantasies and the like. What else can I put on the bike?
I don't think you can put very much on the bicycle.
Yeah, it's got a flashlight on it. It's good enough.
Unironically.
Need a little, like, need, like, a little, canister of, like, tacks and stuff to put on the side of it so I can just sprinkle anti-zombie shit. How long minimum? I don't know. Couple hours, 6 hours, usually. On a good day, 6 hours. Absolute minimum, like 2 or 3.
I did stream for what, almost 3 hours earlier.
Yeah. I've also never been a fan of the whole, like, alright guys, I've been streaming for 3 hours, it's time to go. It's like, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
I guess I've always watched streams that are, like, 8 hours long, so to me, like, 6 to 8 hours is, like, a normal stream length, and then you watch, like, other people, and they're, like, they never go past, like, 3 or 4. So it always catches me off guard. Okay, so how much of the western town have you explored?
Western? I mean, I've gone through a good amount of it. I don't know what I've explored.
Okay.
I think there's more eastern town that I haven't hit compared to western.
I'm gonna go east and then south.
I mean, I'll come with.
You have great potential. Thank you. I I appreciate that.
Very sweet.
I will definitely see you in the next stream in Looks at Watch 22 days from now. Do we do another one?
I don't think it'd be that long.
It won't.
I'm around tomorrow and I'm around next weekend, so.
Yeah.
Although I might be completely dead next weekend. I don't know.
You can be a great streamer, you just need to attract more followers and viewers. Joke's on you. You think I need that. You have a great idea for my channel to be more attractive. What do I need to put it in? Lingerie? Whose garage door has 7,500 health?
Pretty strong door.
I do have Discord. But you can't have it. Do I need to get out the no soliciting sign, Eliana? Do I need to point to the no soliciting sign?
Those rifle parts? Yeah, rifle parts.
I, for one, don't like the new Twitch meta.
What's the new Twitch meta?
People going into streams and then being like, you have potential. And then being like, I would like to do artwork for your stream. Give me Discord.
Oh, yeah.
The meta I talked to you about when I was playing Lies of P.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Sounds angry down here.
Like, I get it. Fucking shoot your shot, but, like, not everyone fucking wants it. I do.
Right.
So, I appreciate your offer for Discord, but I will happily decline. Where the fuck? Man's hiding in the fucking plants. I appreciate your input, Eliana, but I will decline. Thank you. So we went north in this town, because there's the radio tower, so we could go south.
Yeah, I hadn't gone to the south part yet.
The Thumb residence, fantastic. This looks looted, though. Oh, this TV still has power.
Impressive.
Yeah.
My realism.
I just hear a
Sorry, buddy.
fucking goblin talk? What the fuck was that?
I'm not sure.
It was a fucking weird chick on the back of the house. I do have the no soliciting sign. I have it saved on OBS.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's a weird meta. It's either like there's like two things that show up. It's a fucking Russian botnet trying to like get your like bank account, or it's an artist trying to like do artwork. But
Right.
it's not a real artist trying to do artwork. It's basically a fucking glorified bot trying to do it. Or maybe it is. Maybe there's a Discord out there that's like, hey, young and upcoming artists, you should go to like random Twitch channels and offer services.
I mean, technically you gotta start somewhere.
Oh, you do. I agree with that. Like I said, shoot your shot. I'm from the old internet, where we don't need any of that. You know what's crazy I was thinking about earlier?
What's that?
I was watching Markiplier's FNAF videos again. And I was like, these videos came out in 2014,
Right.
and I'm like, thinking about it, these videos came out closer to the inception of like original YouTube, which is like 2006, 2007. They came out closer to like original YouTube than those videos are to now.
Oh, I hate that.
Because those videos would have been posted 7 years into YouTube being kind of like in existence, and now it's been 10 years since then.
Thanks, I hate that.
And it's like, damn.
I didn't need that.
Just crazy how much like it's crazy to me how much the meta for like YouTube and stuff has changed, but also like not moved at all. I just think people are a lot more comfortable nowadays with like being fucking shitlords
Oh, for sure.
than they were before. You have bandages.
Bro, I gave you 5 like 20 minutes ago.
I know, and I put them in the house.
Oh, I have a couple on me, yeah.
It's okay. I have a first aid kit.
That seems like a waste, but
I mean, are you right next to me?
I'm across the street from you.
I'll come bike over.
Trying to get on the roof of the gas station.
Throw them off. I thought about doing some self-taught graphic design stuff recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because I like doing it. Like, I made all the logos and stuff for, like, the YouTube channel and, like, the Twitch
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
I remember.
And I've always enjoyed doing it, but it would be something that I would, like, do just because I like doing it and not because it would be, like, a profession or anything. I don't like it enough to do, like, commission work. I also
Right.
wouldn't want to sell my services like that anyway. Not because I think I'm too good for people, but because I don't value my work enough to even, like, I wouldn't want to get into something trying to make it a job like that. But I would like to know enough about it to be able to, like, fiddle with it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And also, commission work is fucking expensive.
It is very expensive.
And I'm a crazy person that would rather do something the time-consuming long way instead of having to pay for it.
Yeah.
'Cause God, do I hate paying for shit. You think every clock in the game has the same dead time?
I'm not sure.
Because the 2 clocks in here say the same time. And surely not every clock died at the same time.
Eh. Maybe.
You want to be really sad, you can realize that looking at that analog wall clock, most people can't fucking read it anymore.
Yeah.
Did you,
that you're not wrong
did
about.
you go into the Bob Cat Bar and Grill?
I did not. I went to the Crack-a-Book.
Time to hammer the door down. Oh, I needed to tell you about why my Discord status is a porn GIF.
Oh, yeah.
So
what's that about?
So I found one in the... And when you asked, what do you mean one? Let me explain the story. So, you know how, like, random Tumblr posts and, like, stuff will be, like, people who have, like, found crazy examples of, like, people being, like, horny on main?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, just those images where you're like, God, why does the funny thing never happen to me? Like, why can I never find, like, an example of someone doing something insane? So,
Sure.
all right. So, well, kind of like how comedians always have something funny, like a funny story happen to them, and it's like, well, nothing ever funny happens to me, that kind of vibe.
Oh, gotcha.
So I've also talked to you about how I'm trying to figure out what type of people add pictures to Reddit posts just to add pictures for the sake of it, and they always find like the most inane versions of pictures to add.
Okay.
Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
So someone posted on, I have to be vague about this, but someone posted on a gaming subreddit and they asked about the best way to collect a resource, and they posted a picture of the resource. Now the picture has the checkerboarded background, like it's supposed to be a PNG that's transparent, but it isn't.
Right.
So it's just a white checkerboarded background. And they're like, how best do I gather a resource? And then they posted a picture of the resource on a non-transparent, transparent background. And I was like, okay, what kind of person does this? So I decided to click on their profile to be like, is this a child? Is this like a European? Like, what's the through point here? I'm gonna send you a picture. Keep me alive.
Oh no.
So, ooh, actually, how do I do this?
Oh shit.
That okay. So, uh, so I clicked on this person's profile, and this is their post history. I'll wait.
Ah, okay.
You see what I mean by I found one in the wild? Like, how do you go from how best to farm resource to asking for the name in a GIF? You see what I mean? Like, the dichotomy. It was so palpable. I had to. Oh my god. I was so, like. When I tell you that. When I tell you that clicking on that profile and the next thing my eyes saw was that it hit me like a fucking truck.
I believe it.
I was so happy to catch one in the wild, and I was like, screenshot.
In the trash behind you, read those manuals.
So anyway, that's why it is what it is.
Okay. Literally verbatim. Gotcha.
Because it also is a ridiculous segment of words because of the way that like
Oh yeah.
the thing was posted. So it just says the same thing like 3 times in a row, and reading it aloud is so like it sounds like an AI trying to read it, so I thought it was funny. And because I have no shame, I just made it my status.
Fair. Fair and accurate.
Wow.
Hey man, I'm just calling it how I see it.
But I'm waiting for someone to ask me about it, and so far no one has.
I technically asked you about it, but
I'm waiting for someone who doesn't normally talk to me to ask me about it.
I don't think anybody's gonna directly message you about that.
You don't think so, huh?
No, I think it's just up there enough for people to see that and go, yep, that checks out, and then leave it at that. There's a checkpoint over here.
I think anyone who assumes that is something that I would look up is an idiot.
I definitely don't think you'd look it up. I'm just saying. I can't lockpick this, apparently.
I don't know what you said that you found over there because I've been trying to get on top of this thing for like 5 minutes.
There's a checkpoint over here.
What does that mean?
There's like a checkpoint, like military, or like a military checkpoint.
Oh, okay. That's it. I was like, the fuck do you mean a checkpoint? Oh my god. Alright. But I want up. Okay, so each swing of this removes 12. I'd have to do this 110 times. 1, 2, 3. Fascinating content.
I mean, I got some pretty interesting things going on over here, but...
Well, that's good. Straight up. Ooh, this is this is heckin' dangerous.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Melee zombie game almost crashes. No keys. It's kind of. These doors will be locked. Pack hell spawn. Okay. Still a lot of nothing. Aha. The loop.
I feel like going through the checkpoint area by myself is a bad idea, but fuck it.
I am almost done with my POI. I'm almost done with my POI. So. I found the loot room, so once I get this looted, I'll come over and help you. Not that you need me, but...
It depends on how quickly things go to shit over here. This is a military camp, so...
You'll be fine.
Ow.
Sprinkle some pepper on it.
Fuck off, bird.
I found a mod.
Hell yeah.
Like a bullet mod. A mod for bullets. I'm so over encumbered. I don't like being in grain silos. It scares me.
Just quicksand the fucking seed.
Huh?
See, you don't like being in grain silos, and I said, what, just the quicksand of seed?
Yeah. Typically, I'm into a quicksand of seed, but not this kind.
Fair.
Catch me drowning in the dragon come on any kind of fantasy wonderland, and I'm all for it. But dying in a giant bin of corn is not what I want.
Oh, yeah, I can make herbal antibiotics now.
Just in time to cure my zombies.
Yeah, just in time. Oh, wait.
Don't break my leg. Ooh! I would love to climb down this ladder to come help you. Unfortunately, it's a ladder and 7 days to die. Therefore, I will fucking kill myself trying to do it. Broke my fucking leg. Sprained is slowing you down. It will take time to heal. Where's my fucking bike? Where's this military thing?
The checkpoint over where I'm at. To, yeah, the east.
Have you cleared it of mines?
I didn't see any mines outside. I did kind of go in the unintentional way.
Alright. Broke me fucking leg.
Should be more careful.
Yeah.
I'm hungry, you say?
It's like a blessing and a curse that stuff in this game doesn't actually have like a weight to it.
Yeah.
So how'd you go in here?
Up over the wall. So from the way you were coming in, it should be on that corner over there, yeah.
You're just in this mess of garbage somewhere?
Yeah, I'm over in the tents right now.
Assuming you looted everything. Bunny down.
I haven't made my way towards the actual loot yet. Currently still over in this part. hi. Yeah, I'm also very encumbered.
Trying not to run on my sprained leg.
Oh, that'd be smart not to do, yeah.
Bless you.
Oh, man.
Where did you even...
Grab that, take that. I'm up on the roof.
How?
I used one tent outside.
Just a random biohazard body bag behind this building that you can't even get to other than the roof.
Sounds about right. Oop. You scared me.
This giant trailer thing is locked. And now it's open. Wow. Oh god, a turbo zombie! Jesus. Those guys don't fuck around.
No.
Very scary. Me when riding cock. Can't close that. Oh my god. This is good. I'll be on the roof for the moment.
I'm probably gonna die in this corner over here.
I would love to help, but I just had to like re-seizure my wound. I had like 5 HP. I had to use a fucking first aid kit. There
I
were
believe it.
so many statuses on the left that it was just like, you are dead. You're dying.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it.
Jesus Christ. Surely there was loot worth almost dying for. I don't remember that, like, area form.
It's a new one.
Okay. Speaks in Halo.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Holy
So.
Jesus, this is a 7,000 strength lock.
We're not. Why can't we lockpick it? You know what? That works.
I had a thought. It worked. Let's just unlock the camp. Anything interesting?
Kinda. Stuff in there still. I got pretty spooky real quick.
Yeah.
God, I have no fucking inventory.
Yeah. I'm surviving on steroids. Another big locked door full of loot.
Oh, there's roof access. Hold on.
Yeah. There's a ladder in here that goes to the roof. Military shelves untouched. Ooh. Dirty girl. I put 2 things in the shelf rack thingy. This. I like how you're running in place for me.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, fucking military zombies on the roof.
Hi, military zombie that's inside of me. Update, there's 2 military zombies eating my asshole. Why am I auto-sprinted again?
I feel like that's a common occurrence for you.
I don't know how I keep doing it. Checkpoint open.
Nice.
Please enjoy your stay. Oh,
I want to stay. I'm leaving.
this just is really just a third point. Alright.
Alright, I gotta go back to the base again.
On the road again. Road again.
Always on the road again.
Stop pedaling faster than me.
Just sprint.
I am.
I should have looked at what it takes for herbal antibiotics. But I can make those now, and I'm infected, so I need to make some. I feel like I'm gonna need a like a chemistry station for that though.
Something that I was going to say earlier when we were talking about how, like, a lot of the dialogue people have nowadays is kind of, like, dismissive and, like, putting people down and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is, interestingly enough, I feel like the internet didn't used to be as cruel.
I don't know. I think it's always been cruel, but I don't know, maybe I'm just misremembering.
Because, like, I feel like now, like obviously like it didn't used to be like good, but I feel like before it was just kind of everyone was doing their own thing, and now it's much more centralized with like people attacking others and having it be like, oh well, you're just worthless. It's like, eh. Because to me, sitting in a COD lobby and having someone be like, you know, fuck you, kill yourself, is not as bad as like the dismissive, like down talking people do nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that.
It was like conversations burned quickly, but also didn't last, and now it's very much just like, let's talk about the problematic things that happened in blah blah blah. Nowadays, everybody's a pedophile. Someone took a bunch of gun parts out of here.
Yeah, I'll be putting them back. Using some shotgun parts to make a double barrel.
Is there a double barrel shotgun in there?
I can make a better one.
Oh. Fancy pants over here with his better shotgun.
Damn straight.
Wow. And
I don't think that's homophobic.
phobics, you're homo. Now what?
Well, I tried. Checkmate. Checkmate, atheist. On a fucking AK? Jesus.
Alright, I'm putting those shotgun shells on the ground because I'm not waiting for you to get out of that fucking box. Yeah, I said I found an AK. I didn't realize that was that big of a deal.
It's just better than my level 5 pipe machine gun. That's the only reason.
Oh. Maybe I should be using it then. I thought it was a low level, so it wasn't as good. But if it is good, maybe I should just be fucking carrying that around.
I mean, I'll throw it back in there if you want to use it.
Don't matter to me. I need to look at like, what weaponry and stuff I need to use because like, obviously I'm spec'd into like pipes and or batons and stuff, but I don't think I can use robotic weapons. I think those are just turrets and stuff. I don't think I can carry around a robot turret.
No.
So I gotta figure out like if I have a ranged option at all. I know it's not hyper realistic, but the way that these plants move when it's windy reminds me of like the Minecraft texture packs that I use, and there's something just really innocently like cute about it, and it's so cozy. Like I know it's not realistic, but man, it makes me feel nice.
Hell yeah.
I also think it's really funny that Final Fantasy PvP is like the thing that I go to when I'm bored and just want to like enjoy my time. And it's just like I'm just gonna go hang out in Final Fantasy PvP. Like of all the fucking things in the world, PvP in fucking Final Fantasy is the thing that I'm just like, this is wild.
Right.
Well, it was nice while we had you, Brainstorm. Where? access the light from on the bike. Can you talk real quick?
I am talking real quick.
Your
You thought you crashed or something?
no, your shit on OBS wasn't lighting up,
Oh, okay.
but it had just been too long. And I was worried.
Makes sense.
Get very much. Maybe I'll stop at this farmhouse down here, and loot it real quick. Hello.
Well, hi.
Oh my god!
Is it Jason Bourne?
That was a pig.
Oh.
Really, there's no danger pizzas at this innocent farmhouse.
Okay, that frees up a little bit of space.
Hope that Warframe update that's coming out between now and 9.99 is good, because, like, I really want to play Warframe, but that game just has nothing going on in it. And the update will come out. It'll be the same fucking shit as it was last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, I don't think that's really gonna change much.
I'll play it for, like, a couple days, if that. Then I'll get bored with it again. For a game with so much, like, stuff to do, you really just run out of shit to do.
Talk about like in this.
No, Warframe.
Oh, Warframe, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's definitely how I feel about it, at least.
I mean, you have so much shit to do still. So I guess
I do.
decidedly less, because, like, I mean, you got to, like, Steel Path and are able to, like, very comfortably do it.
It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot to do.
It's just collecting things that you don't have.
Right.
Like, ultimately, you don't need any of that shit. It just depends on, like, it really is, like, come up with a goal and, like, what do you need to make that goal happen, and then if you don't need a lot of stuff, then you don't have to play the game that much.
Right.
But one of the big sticking points for you is that, like, you're not, like, a collector. Like, you don't play every Warframe and want, like, all the guns and all the characters and like, want to level everything up and, like, fuck around with it and make builds for all of the Warframes. That kind of, like, heavily limits how much you need to, like, worry about playing.
Right.
Which is fine. You are allowed to OTP.
Which is funny to think about, because, like, in Final Fantasy, I do a lot of shit in that game. And, like, go out of my way to collect a lot of stuff. So it just depends on the game for me.
I need to go to the basement. Hello.
Hello.
Basement zombies. You're not a basement zombie. audio for those two zombies. It spooked me.
Yeah, I bet.
Fucking nothing in this house. I'm sure there's some impossible to get to attic that I haven't looted. Or all the loot's in here. Jimmy and the neighborhood friends are hiding out in the fucking barn with the creepy fucking neighbor. Right, kids, it's time to die. I like how much quieter it is now that there's like nothing left to talk about.
I mean, we've kind of always had that issue of like we'll catch up and it's like, okay, now what do we talk about?
Abject silence.
Right.
Really just comes down to I bitch about a handful of things. You ask me about two things. I tell stories. I tell a third story, and then it's been 3 hours, and then there's nothing left.
All right, good chat. See you later.
Yup. Do you see anything about that Delta Force game that's coming out? Or came out or whatever?
Maybe.
Apparently it's like a Battlefield game, I think.
I don't know if I have or not.
I haven't looked it up on Steam yet. You know, I was concernedly asked the other day if I was going to suffer through the new COD game. But that was funny.
Oh, by a mutual friend.
No.
Oh, really?
No, by our retarded mutual friend.
Oh, I guess that's what I should have said. I meant him. That's on me. That's my bad.
He's like, you're not gonna play the new COD, are you? And I'm like, bitch, I might.
What's he to say anything about? He plays fucking Destiny for fun.
Yeah. What's really funny about that is, when I came back to do, like, the story and stuff, I basically, like, strong-armed him into having to play Destiny when he didn't want to. And I'm like, come on, let's go play the seasonal content. let's go play like the exotic mission 7 fucking times. And by the end of it, you have to play it like 5 times minimum if you're being like really careful. I think we had to play it 5 times.
Jesus.
But by the end of it, I mean, oh, everyone fucking hates it. Everyone's so fucking pissed about how the seasonal content's working now. But
I bet.
by the 5th time, he's like, I really just want to like not do this anymore. And I'm like, come on, buddy, you're the one who's always here. And like suddenly, like me wanting to do it made him hate playing it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, like I did all 3 of the Solstice characters, which I wasn't gonna do, and he's like, I barely suffered through 1, and I hate it. Also, there's a horde coming. I meant to mention that like 5 minutes ago, but I've been distracted talking.
That's fine.
Nice shotgun. Slash me beats the fucking pellets into their head. Oh wow, somebody dropped something.
Don't worry, there's nothing good in it.
It still like never happens.
I should be able to craft us some mini bikes here soon.
I can also maybe do that because I have the. Are you spec'd into like making that stuff cheaper?
I am not.
Okay.
But I did have the. I'm high enough to make the chassis and handlebar, so I made 2 of each. So we should be able to make some.
Okay.
We just need more wheels.
I'm actually
for,
spec'd into building that stuff, so.
Gotcha. I didn't know if you could make them yet or not.
I don't know if I can. I haven't tried. I just know that my int's high enough to like have the benefits for it.
Gotcha.
That being said, crafting magazine. 100 guns. You have unlocked Robotic Stun Baton Quality 1. It's happened.
Hell yeah.
Man, quality 1, huh? Type machine gun, quality 3. Quality 1 stun. Sure. It's better than I regular. Ever on forged iron, duct tape. Where did the forged iron go, Batman?
I put it in automotive, I think, because you use it for a lot of the auto stuff.
Where's the... Water purifier mod. Walla modification. A lot of stuff. I've already forgotten. Iron. Okay. Ooh, duct tape's limiting factor here, huh?
I think you make it with glue. It's glue and cloth. I put a ton of cloth in the clothing chest.
Well, in a minute and 15 seconds, when your handlebars are done, my baton will be done, and then I will be able to see if it was worth. So, yeah, duct tape and cloth. Here is glue and cloth.
Damn.
What's up?
I was just breaking cars down, trying to get some wheels. Broken 2 down, haven't gotten anything yet.
Ooh, fog.
Fog's pretty spooky.
Wow. So my level 6 pipe baton is weaker than my level 1 stun baton.
Yeah, that's how it works for some reason.
So the pipe baton's melee damage is 18 and the power damage is 30. The other one is 20 and a half and 40 and a half. So it's 2 more regular damage, but 10 more power damage. So,
Yeah, that tracks.
so much. It's cool. So now I have, like, the thing that I've been specking into, finally.
Very good.
Ooh, this looks fucking fancy. Now, what can't I modify this with? Oh, which one of these fuckers has me? Oh, nothing like that.
One moment.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, forgot to go and start my dryer back up for a little bit and put like the wrinkle care on for when I can take that shit out.
Is there a reason why batteries have multiple tiers if when crafting a thing it just kind of uses whatever battery you have?
Because you can put them in like power banks because you need it for like for distributing power, and I think the higher the tier, the better power output.
So I should just use like a shitty level 1 if I'm crafting a mini bike.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I actually have that. I'll buy the mini bike for. I know, I can craft it better.
How many wheels did we have?
2.
So we had just enough for one.
But I
How
can,
do you make
but
wheels?
I can make wheels, so.
Okay.
Were
If you want to make 2 wheels, that'd be poggers.
what were you gonna ask?
If you could make wheels.
It depends on if we have. Oh, oh. Do you have oil anywhere?
In automotive.
For some reason, I was looking for red bottle. Black. Because my brain was looking for polymers as well. Iron. Alright, crafting up 2 wheels with my bonus perk.
Fuck you. Fucking super zombie.
Alright, Jesus.
Why are there so many zombies in this gas station?
Question you should be asking is why aren't there more?
Definitely doesn't need to be more. There were 2 giga zombies in here.
Gigas. Your mini bike is cooking.
Appreciate it.
Uh-huh. thirsty girl.
You not drinking over there?
Huh?
I said, are you not drinking over there?
I'm on my mini bike.
Oh. Yeah. Say, the last time we played, they had updated how the gas system worked, and it feels like you have to use a ton of fucking gas now.
I mean, I just put like 900 gas in my fucking mini bike.
Yeah.
I put a stack and a half of 750, so whatever that is, like 900.
Right.
But now that it's full, it shouldn't take as much now that it's topped off. Because I won't have
think.
I won't have to fill it from empty every time. Smile.
Yeah, you would think. Found a level 3 robotic sledge.
What?
What?
What do you mean a robotic sledge?
It's a robotic thing.
Oh, a little like
Robotic sledgehammer thingy?
Yeah. Steel potatoes. Heard a distant explosion. Everything all right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just shotgunning a zombie in the back of the head.
There's also a reserve fuel tank mod crafting for your mini bike,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
which apparently holds 500 extra fuel.
Alright.
As per the fact that I just put 508 fuel in here and I have 8 left over. I figured I'd see what I could craft for a vehicle while I was over here doing nothing else.
Fair enough.
Where do you think we would find a lot of robotic stuff? Like books and shit. Probably like
Definitely tech stores.
Yeah. Like looking for a fucking tech store. A lot of merchant here.
And 900 fuel was half the tank, huh? A little over half the tank.
You have the reserve in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably like 1,200, 1,500. Because we have like a little over 3,000 fuel, and mine's full, and I have like 400 on me. So, whatever is left.
Right.
Epic said, this thing has as much inventory space as I do.
Essentially doubling inventory.
There was an intellect mod in this helmet in the chest.
Oh, yeah. Forgot I slapped that on there to make inventory room.
Only we have an athletic headgear.
Trying to make the set, or...
Yeah, we have everything else, but I was just like, oh, maybe if we have it conveniently.
I think I can craft a level 2 one if you wanted me to. Though I'm way the fuck away from home at this point.
Yeah, you're fine. have, like, almost a full set of a couple things.
This is a big ass gas station I just found. God damn.
Fuck. Super fucking spooky music just started playing for like a second.
It's kind of terrifying. When the ambience warns you it's about to murder you.
This mini bike doesn't feel any faster than the regular bike.
Yes, but it takes no stamina.
Oh, true. But it fucking guzzles gas.
Oh yeah, if you're using the fucking, like, accelerator, yeah. Well, howdy.
Hello? Have you cleared this place out?
I have not gone in yet.
Oh. Figured you would've.
As I was working towards it, I just was clearing out the parking lot first.
Goes inside.
I thought you hit a vending machine. That's just your shock baton thing.
This thing does a lot of damage.
Hell yeah. My inventory is basically full already. God damn it.
I am the vending machine. Dispensing justice.
Find so many of these home cooked fucking meal books. God damn it.
Swish and kick. Roof time. Roof time, roof time, roof time. Ah!
You alright up there?
Work you shoot. Oh, no longer. I suffered a deep laceration and now I'm infected.
Well,
Time
I'd
to
love to
kill
make
myself.
herbal. I'd say, yeah. I'd love to make you some antibiotics, but I don't know how to. I just starve myself.
The infection is spreading rapidly. Okay, over there?
Yeah.
Just occasional shotgun blasts.
Just had the, double tap. Big guy in here.
The zombies were stacked.
Sounds like it.
Now they're dead. They should have been all alone. I lockpicks now. Find a lot of robotic stuff in here. Like 2 or 3 turret magazines just in this building alone.
Hell yeah, man.
Ooh, 4. Fast tracking to 75.
Let you check these working stiff tool crates up here then.
Ooh, that did actually have some relays in it. I do have the loot bonus helmet on, too.
I didn't realize there was one.
Yeah, what is this one called? The Rogue helmet. The Rogue set has loot bonuses on the pieces.
Okay.
The helmet has plus 4%.
Damn, it's actually pretty good.
on two wheels.
How convenient.
The block picks in the outhouse poop chute.
Those are all yours.
Ooh. On a level 5 stone axe to replace my level 2.
Very nice. Some schematics in that box to your right.
Yay, more robot turret stuff. My infection, it's spreading. Hello, Steam Overlay. Can you go away? Not much else here, huh?
No, just that one room, basically.
There's a noose in the barn.
Yeah.
I like that there's a singular rope out the side of the barn that I use to climb up into the upper part of the barn. Because apparently that acts like a ladder. Did you go into the well?
Yeah, there was a safe down there. That was it. A singular safe.
Some Oblivion ass bullshit in this well.
Yeah.
I can't get out of here.
Hey, another treasure.
falling asleep on me.
Getting a tad tired.
Get lost, bum.
All right. Can you search their loot?
Certain things of their loot, yeah. What's your infection at?
3.
3? He's got some honey. Do that, and then do that. Okay, where you at? Here.
A jar of honey.
I returned the favor.
Oh, one of the 2 favors.
I don't know why you're counting.
Some of us don't have a lot of excess, if you know what I mean.
I see. I just found 2 bicycle handlebars in that fucking workbench.
I'll sell you food, but don't expect me to cook it for you. Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Slash me buys a singular book, so I have one less magazine to find.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Minus $300.
Doesn't say I see a town over there to the right.
It's a snow. We finally get to explore the winter area.
Time to die.
Challenge Enter Snow is complete.
You know, I kind of figured it was a bear. I didn't have to see it. I just found a mountain lion. And another bear.
Oh, there's one of those big factories that has the really good shit at the top. Oh, hey, it's one of these towns, because here's the school.
Oh no.
It's one of the towns that has...
We're never gonna leave.
Yeah, it's one of these big towns. Remember, this is what we ended up doing last time we were playing.
Yeah, I remember.
These towns are laid out the exact same way, huh?
For the most part. Well, these are actually a lot closer than they were in the other.
Yeah. The school is like 9 stars.
Yep.
It's 4 red skulls and 1.5 orange skulls. I wonder why it's so dangerous.
Because the snow biome is more dangerous.
Oh, yeah. I wonder why the snow said it was like 1.5. I guess it just adds that on top of everything else. Holy fuck, my game does not like being here.
Oh, he actually died in one shot. What the fuck? That means we should find some pretty good loot here then.
Yeah. How the fuck did you get in there?
I went around the side.
Like Reaper Mans.
There's a lot of going around and about. What's that?
How did you get there?
So, like, I went around the back, then I went in, and then there's a ladder on the back side of the green shipping container, which leads into this. I don't believe it feels like 70 degrees Fahrenheit in here. You're lying.
In where?
It just says that on my character. That I feels like 70 degrees.
I don't think that's proper gun safety.
I shot out of your shoulder. You're fine.
Yeah, I can't hear anymore, though.
Oh. My bad.
Okay.
Probably, you know, should wear proper ear protection then.
I'm not the one with the shotgun.
Yeah, but you're with me.
A lot of rustling.
Was a lot of rustling. Can't believe I'm gonna say this. I'm finally running low on shotgun ammo.
Can I steal that? Good to know for future reference.
You could be cheeky and go break in the side of the school.
Here.
Why don't you just go right to the loot room? Oh, thank you.
We could.
Or we can clear the whole school either way.
You know what we could do?
What's that?
We could park out front and end stream.
And then come back to it?
And then come back to it.
Yeah, that works.
Because the last time we stopped playing, it wasn't the last time, but one of those streams we ended just pulling up to the school and being like, all right, we'll do this next time.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of reminiscent of that, huh?
Yep.
God, my inventory's so full of junk.
Mainly because we did, what, like 2.5 hours, then like 3.5 hours, and I'm starting to, like, not focus.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have some ice cream, cozy up on my chair, and watch some Overwatch VODs.
Nice.
Don't do anything with your side of things until I end.
You mean don't do this?
Yeah.
Don't exit?
Don't do it. It's so bad. It scares me. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Have ice cream. Good night. So yummy, yum, yum. Next time, we're going to go through the school and kill a bunch of people because that's the American dream. Oh. No.
Well, it's a hot take.
In the zombie apocalypse in Minecraft. Bye.
There you go.
Bye.